Saki mbwembwe na kwele mchele kwa kuku kumwaga. Sako na wapenda yatusema nitasikia.
Hi, my name is Deb Chusid, and I am the founder of Tembo NYC. Our mission is to empower women and to combat climate change. I went to school in the 70s, and I was told I needed to take home economics, not shop. That was for the boys. Well, I wanted to take shop. I didn't get to do that. You know, I wanted to play soccer with my brothers, but there was no sports teams for women. When I got older and I applied to college, my parents told me I should just go to a normal, school so that I could get married and maybe make a little bit of money for myself. I ended up in art school, and then I ended up being a creative director in a very male-dominant field of advertising, where only 1% of the creative directors are female. You're looking at the 1%er. So there's a lot of empathy for me when it comes to, supporting women and empowering women. An important way is that where you empower women is through financial independence, because financial independence gives you a seat at the table to make decisions. And it's really important for me to give that opportunity to other women. So this side of my mission is really about the empathy that I have for other women struggling to gain that power their whole lives. When I said, okay, I'm going to produce fabric totes, I wanted to make sure I was producing them ethically. We produce products locally with the Artisans Sewing Cooperative in Queens, New York City, and pay fair trade wages, allowing women to work from home. The co-op provides women with an opportunity to make money where there is none due to language barriers or social barriers or the barrier of childcare costs. Making your own money, having financial independence, gives these women a seat at the table to make important decisions. And the beginnings, the other side of my mission is about passion, which I've spoken about, which is for the environment. And, what I try to do with that part of my mission and through my design is to inspire people to be sustainable through beautiful things. So it becomes, a habit that they want to have instead of lecturing them. We started our mission with the reusable tote. I was so upset with seeing plastic bags in the market. I thought to myself, what can I do to make this better? I realized that if I replaced something that was reusable with something that was beautiful, people would remember to take their bag. I love wildlife, especially elephants. That's why I named my company Tembo, which means elephant in Swahili. I figured if I named it after something I love so much, I would work hard to keep it successful. But really, I've spent 11 years volunteering for various wildlife projects in Thailand at a sanctuary for elephants, and throughout Africa at various wildlife projects. And, I just love the nature, I love the animals, but then I would see what, man has done to destroy the environment through climate change or through poaching or through, just using animals for their own pleasure, what it did to them. And, every year I would come home and I would wonder, well, what could I do with my skills, which is being a creative person and a designer, for conservation? Do anything by yourself. For me, it's all about, sustainability, of working together, of making our place a more beautiful place, whether it's through the fabrics and how our actions affect someone else's actions, and that all of our actions, whether it be bags or masks or how we project ourselves in the world. So the challenges I faced in this process is my background is not in fashion, and I don't sew, so it was trying to figure out the industry and how to sew things, and you do learn as you go. So that didn't seem like a huge barrier for me to overcome. I would just say that it's prudent to take just small steps, or not make one big investment, especially when you don't know a lot about something. Is trying to take small investments, small steps. So if you make a mistake, which you will, and I did, it doesn't cost you a lot of time and money. The other challenge I have, that everyone has, is you're just not good at everything. I'm terrible with accounting. I'm terrible at social media data. So what was important to me was to face the things that I'm not good at, admit to them, and then put money towards getting the help that I knew was very important to running a business, and that was bookkeeping. A lot of people say you can learn, this QuickBooks, which is a digital program. It's easy. Well, it's not easy for someone that really hates math. So, my advice would be, if something doesn't come naturally, you're just going to have to, have someone help you and admit that you're not good at it, and ask for that help and invest in that help if need be. If we all work together, we're going to make this place a much better place.
Nipaga moyo nikianza kulia, chozi nafutia.